welcome to BBC News School Report.
Today's story is brought to you by me, Akil Master and Adam Desai.
Breaking news.
What do you do on social media and can you cope?
Ever heard of teeth wrenches?
Does segregated faith schools cause riots?
How does Tibbs give back to its community?
And last but not least, sports news from around the school. Today I'm joined with Mohammed Desai, the anti-bullying ambassador for the Diana Award. Mohammed, it says here that there's been a lot of press about cyberbullying recently, and we know it's an issue for young people, but even parents are getting concerned about this. So what can you tell me about cyberbullying?
Well, basically, it's when someone uses the web or a mobile device like a mobile phone to intimidate, embarrass, or tease another person. It could be as simple as leaving upsetting comments on people's social media profiles, for example, like Instagram.
So, Mohammed, tell me, what is life for those who have been affected with cyberbullying?
Well, because cyberbullying is online, it's faceless, so the perpetrators hide behind screens, and the victims don't really get to see who their bullies are. So it's hard for people to track them down and then to resolve the problem. So they just keep carrying on because the bullies know that they can keep doing it and they will not get caught.
It's a big problem.
Yes.
So what was discussed at the conference today?
So in the conference, they were discussing how they can resolve problems due to cyberbullying, physical bullying, and emotional bullying, so they can stop it from continuing. Because we know in our society it's a big problem, and many people are getting affected by it. So I mean, bullies can come into school as well, so it destroys their school life as well as their home life. So there was many celebrities like Carl Spellman who came in and they talked to us as anti-bullying ambassadors, telling us how we can do our best to stop this from continuing.
Thank you very much, Mohammed, for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, same.
Mark the date, Thursday 14th January 2016, when Tibbs made history in Blackburn as the first cohort of Year 11 students went out into the community to volunteer their time helping others as part of our special Big Society Khidmah program. Students at Tauheedul Islam Boys High School are our greatest ambassadors and make us very proud. We are fortunate to have been offered placements at Age UK, Health Watch, various primary schools and pharmacies across Blackburn, allowing students to make a positive contribution to our local community.
Earlier today we interviewed Muhammad Amin on this groundbreaking project.
We are joined here with Muhammad Amin. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
So Muhammad Amin, where is your placement so far?
Our placement is currently at Age UK.
And when does it take place?
It takes place on Thursday afternoons.
So how are you finding it, Muhammad?
Currently, I'm finding it very enjoyable. I think community service is a perfect opportunity for me to give back to my community after everything is offered to me. Not only that, it takes place in a fun and enjoyable environment where my social skills can be improved.
So you would recommend this to the rest of the group?
I would recommend this to everyone who is available to do it.
Thank you, Muhammad Amin, for being with us today.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
It's been said that segregated faith schools cause riots. Our education correspondent Hamza Patel has more on this. Over to you, Hamza.
Thank you, Anime and Akil. I am now here at Tauheedul Boys High School, where it has been reported that faith schools are the most widely segregated schools in the country, especially in places such as Bradford, Blackburn, Oldham, in the local locality. It also been a link identified between segregated faith schools and the riots in the summer of 2001. As a student who has attended both faith and public schools, I thought it would be of interest to talk about my personal experiences in this environment and maybe highlight some of the misunderstandings that has foreshadowed this sector.
Tauheedul Islamic Boys High School was established in 2012 after a real need for a school that could fulfill the academic and moral gaps that other schools had left within the borough. I remember when my parents were applying for high schools, they were extremely disappointed with the choices of schools. The schools that were of interest were out of the borough and oversubscribed. We were left with little choice but to apply at a private school quite a few miles away from my home address. Tauheedul is a faith school which prides itself in providing excellent educational services to its students, and even though faith is quite clearly mentioned in its title, it focuses on educational excellence as well as drawing on the strength from its faith to instill good moral behaviour in order to produce students that are integrated, respectful individuals who thrive in the wider community. The Quid for a Kid campaign, which highlighted the need for children in underprivileged backgrounds the right to an education. Tauheedul has raised a substantial amount for this cause. We have also taken part in food distribution, which was linked into the food banks. These small gestures help gain awareness of the responsibility of the students for wider issues that are prevalent in the world today, and is linked to the faith aspect to help others. Assemblies are organised in a fashion that we learn from great scholars from the past about how we live our lives today, which should be selfless and productive. It teaches that values that go side by side with education, such as respecting opinions and beliefs of others, whilst being confident in who you are as an individual and how you fit into society at large. Further studies have concluded that adolescents with classmates who are religious find religion more important and will pray more often. This was identified as probably correct, especially when there is a large group that is mutual in the same religion. But the school debates many other religions in assemblies, as well as religious education lessons, and students look positively to the other people with differing faiths, as you can identify with strong religious beliefs. Having had experience of education in other faith schools, such as the Church of England as well as Islamic schools, I feel there are many positives to faith-based schools. It teaches discipline and structure, which is a guidance to developing wholesome individuals who will go on to make a positive contribution to society at large. One thing for sure, if you educate a man properly, he will not discriminate against others regardless of faith, creed or colour. Back to you at the studio.
That was our education correspondent, Hamza. Thank you. We will now head over to Muhammad Yunus, our sports correspondent.
Thank you, Adam and Akil. We're here today at Tibbs Training Rooms, where our students have gone to participate at various different activities such as boxing, football, cricket and archery, where they are manned by very prestigious coaches from places like Blackburn Rovers. These coaches help develop communication skills and teamwork skills to help progress them in further education. Thank you, Adam and Akil. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you.
And goodbye.